So I have two important things to bring up to this video. First of all, you may hear some fatigue in my voice. That's because I'm 30 plus hours awake currently. I've had a really busy day today, so I'm very sorry about this video also being late as well. But as my second point I like to make, this week is not that impressive. There's barely any variety. Regardless though, what do I say in these videos again? Welcome back to another weekly update content video by me, King Victor Leffen for GT Online, and this week's new weekly updates, giving you all the information you may need wants to know that is new in GT Online as of this week from August 8th, 2024, giving you everything you may need wants to know as informative as I could be. And if you guys enjoy this video, you should stay tuned for more content like this every Thursday evening. Do leave a like, subscribe, or you can go the extra mile, share this with your friends, or leave a comment what you liked or disliked about the information you've received. Now without further ado, let's get into it. So as I like to do, I like to give you the general information so you can, get that out of the way in case that's all you really want to know. But if you want to stay tuned for the specifics, then go ahead. This video will cover that too. Now, first of all, generally, what's new this week? We have double money in RP for new gen players, specifically for wildlife photography, and for everyone else, we have double money in RP on overtime, rubble, average remote, and double money on bail enforcement office staff income. That's it. How fucking boring. We also have bonus money where you can secure 3 most wanted bounty targets this week to get $100,000. You can secure 5 standard bounty targets anytime you wish. It renews every 48 minutes anyways, though the most wanted renews every day, to get another $100,000. And there's another $100,000 for completing this week's weekly challenge, which I'll get into in just a moment. So this is generally this week's bonuses. Really fucking boring. Anyways, this week's discounts, we got 40% off the advanced rifle as well as 30% off select vehicles, including another police vehicle. For those who are interested, I'll go into details specifically later on in this video, so stay tuned for that. Anyways, this week's vehicle showcases features the Diamond Casino podium vehicle of the Drift Yosemite. The LS Carmade prize ride is the Dominator GTX, where you have to place top 1 for 3 days in a row in an LS Carmade series. This week's test rides when you go underground features the S80RR, the XA21, and the Masacro race car. All 3 vehicles not available from in-game websites. For new gen players or HSW test ride is the Vigoro ZX. For your luxury autos vehicles for everyone is the Yosemite 1500, and such an epic freaking vehicle. I recommend you guys buying this week as soon as you wish. The Euros X32, go right ahead, totally worth the purchase. And this week's Simeon's showroom vehicles features the Savestro, the Lifeguard, which I'll get into detail how you can get it for much cheaper than Simeon's dealership price. The Nebula Turbo, which is confusing to me how this is considered removed from in-game websites, even though it has been returned as of this DLC due to drifting modifications. For regardless though, we also have the Cliffhanger and the Bifta featured in Simeon's showroom. And then finally, we have this week's weekly challenges, with the premium prize being crossing paths. This week's time trial for everyone is in Lake Vinewood Estate. And new gen time trial for new gen players is in North Chumash. And of course, this week's weekly challenge is to generally secure 8 bounty targets to get your third $100,000 reward this week. Salvage or robbery target vehicles features the Ignis with the Gangbanger robbery, the VSTR with the Duggan robbery, and the Previan with the Podium robbery. None of these can be claimed. And that's generally everything that is new this week in GT Online, but for those who wants to stay tuned for what is specific, for the specifics, if you want to stay tuned for the details, go right ahead. Otherwise, if you wish to look away because you found out everything you need or wanted to know, I hope you guys found it informative as best as I can make it. But without further ado, let's go into the specifics. So let me refresh your memory that the latest vehicle that released in GT Online was the Benefactor Vorschlag Hammer, which was released last week, and apparently this is the last vehicle to release as part of Dripfeed vehicles for this DLC until winter 2024 arrives. So don't expect a new vehicle anytime soon because we're in August and we haven't been till December 20-ish, maybe, to get more vehicles. And no garage space with it, so fuck Rockstar. Anyways, this week's weekly challenge, of course, to get your third $100,000 reward is to secure 8 bail office bounties this week. Good luck. Anyways, this week's podium vehicle is the Drift Yosemite, which is fun if you like drifting, but other than that, or if you like trucks too, but Other than that, if you wish to get this vehicle, you can save yourself 1.3 million, assuming you haven't gotten the trade price, and you can just drift to your heart's content and spin out as well, because they kind of messed up drifting physics in this game. Regardless, if you want to get this truck this week, now's your chance. Moving on to this week's prize ride is the Vapid Dominator GTX, traditionally worth $725,000. You can still purchase to this day from the in-game website, from the Sasau website. And to get it for free, you have to place top 1 for 3 days in a row. Now, for those who are Mustang fanatics in GTA Online, I would recommend it only if you like handling over top speed, because this car handles greatly, amazingly, but its top speed lacks greatly, almost as fast as a Kuruma in this game, which is not that fast. It may sound fast, but it's not fast. But if you want to win it, go ahead. It looks pretty badass. Anyways, for those who are interested, that's just my opinion on it. It's one of the lesser preferable Mustangs in the game, in my opinion, though I still like it. Looks pretty cool regardless. This week's premium test ride for new gen players is the Declasse Vigoro ZX, in which here is an image in regards to what this vehicle looks like this week. This week's Simeon Vehicles features the Anis Silvestra, not available from in-game websites, at a price of $1,012,800. We also have the Declasse Lifeguard, in which it's originally worth $865,000. However, there's a trick to get it for much cheaper if you decide to test drive this Lifeguard and drive somewhere around the beach, just around the boardwalk where you can see other lifeguards parked. Then you can quit the test ride, and then you'll go back to the beach wherever you last found other lifeguards that's going to force spawn. You can take that vehicle, take it to a nearby LS Customs, and put a custom tracker on it that will cost you $108,125. Which will save you a lot of money if you are interested in getting a free Weewoo vehicle that's yellow and does nothing special beyond that. So hope you guys found that part informative on getting it much cheaper. Anyways, the Nebula Turbo used to be a removed website vehicle, but has made a return. So if you decide not to purchase it this week, fret not. This vehicle is now once again available from in-game websites, but this week is available in Simeon's dealership at a price of $820,370. Moving on to other vehicles, we have the Western Cliffhanger, now available from in-game websites at a price of $225,000. And finally, the B-Fucking Bifta, whatever, now available from in-game websites at a price of $75,000. Luxury Auto Showroom Vehicles features the Yosemite 1500 at a price of $1,224,380, which was a recently released vehicle as part of the Bottom Dollar Bounties DLC, which is a typical Rockstar move. They only like releasing the newest vehicles in this showroom and feature nothing else from the game, which is quite confusing. When will Rockstar feature vehicles not available from in-game websites and stop featuring the newest vehicles that's just released, like this DLC? Anyways, that's my rant on that. And the other vehicle, epic thing. I recommend you guys get this, especially if you love nostalgia from Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. The Anis Euros X32, featured at a price of $1,526,930. Moving on to the test track vehicles. When you go underground, we have the Dubagaki Masacro race car, now available from in-game websites at a price of $385,000. We also have a discounted Ocelot XA21, not available from in-game websites, so now's your chance to get this discounted this week at a price of $1,662,500. And we have the Anis S80RR, also discounted, not available from in-game websites, at a price of $1,802,500. This week's vehicle robberies this week features the Bugatti Ignis with a gangbanger robbery, the Albani VSTR with a Duggan robbery, and the Karen Perevian with the Podium robbery. For those who are interested, here's an up-close look on this, and for those who are also interested, this is how much Rockstar cares about these salvage yard robbery target vehicles. We still have yet to see Rockstar put that update in their latest newswire. Congratulations for being lazy for the 4th week in a row, Rockstar. Moving on to this week's rewards. Really not that bountiful, but for those who are interested, you can get yourself free $300,000 this week. First of all, you can get your first $100,000 by securing 5 standard bounty targets this week. And if you decide to apprehend 3 most wanted targets this week, you will get another $100,000 bonus. And to fulfill this week's weekly challenge, to get another $100,000, which will total up $300,000, you will need to secure 8 total bounties this week, for those who are interested. Now, another reward, we have double money income from bail enforcement office staff. For those who own a bail office or wish to renovate it, that is where you find it in your website. You can purchase 2 guards for a price of $750K each guard or bail enforcement officer, and you can send them on the job and they will basically make money for you. And this week is double money. Specifically for new gen players, you have double money in RP on wildlife photography this week, specifically on PS5 and Xbox Series X and S consoles, in which here is the location on where you can find this, in case you still don't know to this day, even though it's released for a year. But I mean, I wouldn't blame you. I'd have absolutely no interest doing this whatsoever, especially if it was just a new gen thing, just to not fall into Rockstar's BS methods of making new gen look better. Anyways, you guys, everyone has double money in RP on Overtime Rumble this week, in which you can find all of these jobs 1 through 7 in the adversary mode, which I do not recommend doing unless you want to risk having a modder fuck your game on PC especially. So good luck. And yeah, that's generally all the rewards we have. Really nothing. But anyways, for those who wants to know, we still have continuing rewards for the 3rd week, I believe, in a row for community series jobs, featuring this one stunt race, Mountain Master. We also have this one race at Great Salt Lake Desert 1. We also have these 4 death matches: Alley, Garden of Artemis, D-Match, Waterfall Arena, Papepo, and Bastion. All 4 of these community series death matches for double money RP continuing through this week. We also have this whole June last team standing job, double money in RP this week. And continuing through this week, we also have 2 King of the Hill modes through the community series tab, Papepo and Bastion. That's also double money in RP this week. Boring rewards. That's it. Anyways, this week's discounts. We have no property discounts, but we have a police vehicle on discount. So, I mean, that's a plus, in my opinion, anyways. But if I really recommend you guys purchase any vehicle this week, if you want to have fun, purchase the Karen Futo GTX if you must. Or if you just love SUVs, or if you just want to feel like an FBI agent in GTA Online, get yourself the Classic Ranger 3600 LX. You will not regret it, I promise. Now, moving on to this week's gun van inventory discounts, where everyone has the flare gun, the advanced rifle for 40% off, the marksman pistol, the SMG, the machete, proximity mines, pipe bombs, grenades, and the worst purchase of all time in GTA Online, body armor. And for players who are specifically blinded into the fact that Rockstar is the best company in history of gaming, to the fact that Rockstar has made numerous pay baiting methods to ensure they give you the best experience for your wallets, you guys have 30% off the military rifle. Now, vehicle discounts. Of course, we have vehicles that are discounted, not available from in-game websites this week. It features the Ocelot XA21, that's 30% off, now at a price of $1,662,500 this week. And we also have 30% off the Anis S80RR at a price of $1,802,500 this week. Moving on to other vehicle discounts, we have a discount not on the Bravado Yuga 4x4 itself, but the Benny's upgrade of the Yuga. When you purchase the Yuga from Benny's website, you can renovate it to a Yuga Classic 4x4, which now costs $901,600, which is 30% off this week for those who are interested to get this thing. I don't know why. Look like Scooby-Doo, I guess, apparently. I don't know. Well, have fun with that if you want. We also have other discounts featuring the Alpha Z1 at a price now at $1,116,500. We also have discounts on the Ubermatt Rebel GTS, now priced at $822,500. We also have a discount on a police vehicle, the Stanier Le Cruiser, that's priced at 3.2 mil or a trade price of 2.4 mil. And to be able to purchase this vehicle for the first time, you have to scope out Mission Row Police Station as part of the gangbanger robbery, I guess, from your chop shop. Anyways, other vehicle discounts. We have a discount on the Karen Futo GTX. I said this was a fun vehicle. Do get it if you want. 30% off this week, now priced at $834,750. We also have a discount on what definitely does not look like an old-fashioned Albany Brigham from old gen Grand Theft Auto, and instead looks like a Ghostbusters vehicle, which I don't know why they call this a Brigham, but whatever. Rockstar's creativity has definitely hit bottom dollar for real. But anyways, this vehicle is now priced at $1,049,300. Wow, that's so much cheaper. Not really. Anyways, and finally, last and very much not least, one of the most favorite vehicles in my opinion I like is the classic Granger 3600 LX, now priced at 1.4 mil or a trade price of 1.05 mil this week. And finally, last but not least, this week's premium race is Crossing Paths. For those who are interested, is a classics class with up to 8 players, I guess. This week's time trial for all players is Lake Vinewood Estates, and for new gen players, your time trial is in North Chumash. And that is all that I have for you guys in this informative video. So once again, if you're looking for good rewards for Rockstar to give this week in GTA Online, well, you get yourself free $300,000 for securing bounty targets. And then that's it. Boring. This week, I don't know. No, trash. Just straight up, just throwing the trash. This week is not good. Anyways, hope you guys did find this video informative, and if you did, thank you for watching, and if you wish to stay tuned for more content like this every Thursday evening, as best and as early as I could make it, although this week unfortunately was an exception because I was definitely busy all day Thursday today for personal reasons I don't want to go to, but nothing terrible happened, just renovations. I'm already tired. I forgot what I was getting to. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. And yeah, good luck doing some bounty targeting, and then that's it. Terrible. This is so bullshit. Thank you for watching, and have a good day.